All right, good morning, guys. What's going on? Needs more drums back in the Forgotten Lands for another episode of Lost, our survival series. And so, in the last episode, we got quite a few things done. We actually got our field of grass seeded and ready to go. We got some hay baled, picked up some twine for the baler, or some net wrap, I guess, for the round baler. Got some more hay baled and sold, and then we sold a bunch of logs. We now have $24,000 in the bank. And so at the end of the last episode, I mentioned that I was thinking about, a little bit of a nice opportunity that we could probably work towards and would benefit both us and potentially this area. Maybe will be a catalyst to bring some people to the area. And so what I've been thinking is I want to invest in a sawmill. So we need to get $56,000 and then we can actually start construction on the sawmill. And I think that's going to be just fantastic. One, we could actually sell our logs and have them made into more refined products, like some wooden beams, some wooden planks, and even maybe some like prefab housing walls. And then we could sell those either via the rail, we can export those, or if people want to start building homes around here or any kind of buildings, we have the materials more readily available. So they'll be cheaper to get. People don't have to ship them in from, who knows where. So, I don't know. I think that would be a great idea. And at the end of the day, like, we're going to make more money either way. So it's a win-win for us. But I would like to get that built before the fall. I mean, we might even be able to get the money today if we really work hard enough. So as you can see, it's bright and early, 6 in the morning. We got a good early night last night, so plenty of rest. And the first thing that I want to do today, though, before we actually focus on any more logging, is I want to expand out some of these fields into the grass area that we just cut and baled and sold, the hay. So we have this field here that can go pretty far back. I don't want to go completely up to the trees because I want a little bit of room to work still and not risk like damaging the crops, if we cut down some of those trees and everything. But there's actually quite a bit of room of empty space over there that we could use. So we can go back, use that area there. This field, same thing, just kind of dodge some of these trees. And then the third field will also bring it back a little bit. The grass field, I'm going to leave as is for now, since we already planted it. I might, if we have the room, I haven't really looked over there yet, but I might make a second grass field right next to it if there's a lot of room, and just not connect them right now. And then I'll just plant that today as well. But I'll think about that. We'll see kind of what happens there. But yeah, let's go ahead and just jump into the tractor. It is nice and chilly at the moment, only 68 degrees. Not as hot today, only 85. So actually, we're gonna take the good old farmall out for a spin today. We'll hook this up to the plow, which I think is over there somewhere. Yeah, I guess I gotta move this truck out of the way anyway. But yeah, we'll go hook up to the plow and then get this started. And then after we get done with that, we'll just hit the ground running with some logging, since there really isn't much more that we can do today, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's kind of the best we could do. So let's go ahead, hook up to the plow, and we will get started. Very, very exciting things happening, as always. And anything that we could do, for the benefit of the of ourselves, but also for the benefit of the area as well. We want to try to be a good resident. I mean, I don't want to do anything that'll damage the land or make people hate us. So hopefully, if we invest in the area, maybe we'll start building a little community here, which would be really, really cool. And we still got to go check on the construction from that other whatever they were building by the fire tower. It looked like there was some activity going on there. I doubt much progress has been made in a day, but either way, it would be cool to go. We'll drive past it and go check it out. But like I said, let's get started. Enough talking. See you guys later. All right, we just got done plowing some of these fields here, and I'm quite happy with how this turned out. We actually nearly like doubled the size. I actually decided to combine those two, the old grass field and the new one that we'll plant just right now real quick. But yeah, you know, that gives us quite a bit more land to farm with these new additions. And I did, you know, go around the trees and stuff, so there's some weird like just little gaps in the land, but that's what that is. But yeah, I'll do this one, you know, maybe a little bit later or even tomorrow before we plant, because I want to leave a little bit of room for me to drive. You know, I'm going to be driving the pickup through here and the trailer and stuff, getting some of these trees out of the way, so I don't want to tear up this land too bad if we plow it. So I'm just going to leave that for now, and I do really just want to get started on some logging. You know, I want to make some money today. I want to spend probably like half the day doing that. We can get to, you know, plowing that field tomorrow or whatever. So really not as much of a rush on that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the barn, grab the other tractor, hook it up to the seeder. We'll plant that grass field really fast, and then we'll get started on the logging for the day. So let's go ahead and just jump in real quick and get that done. Alright, we're just making our last pass here on this little spot. Had to go back and refill the fertilizer just once, but no big deal. So let's go head back to the yard. We will probably leave this for now, and then we're just gonna jump straight into some logging. It's a little toasty out here, not gonna lie, but I mean, we got to get some work done, so no worries. We got a nice little hat on, shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, we're just gonna cut down a few trees, and then see how much we can get to the sawmill for the rest of the day, or not to the sawmill, but you know, to the sell point at the rail yard up there. So hopefully we'll be able to get a few $1,000. I mean, I think we were getting about 4,000 to 5,000 per load just with our trailer. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, let's just go ahead, jump in, get right to it, and enjoy a little montage, time lapse type deal. You know, not much to really talk about other than just you know, really put our nose to the grindstone and get some work done. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later in the day once we've made some progress. All right, just sold our first load of logs for the day, 29 grand in the bank. And when I was driving past Rick's place over here, I noticed looked like he was working on something new. So I want to go over there and check it out to see what he's got going on. Who knows? Maybe it's his, maybe it's not. Let's go and have a look anyway. Let me just see if I can make it through this gate here. Yeah, check that out. Real old school, but looking pretty good. Hey Rick, what's going on?
Oh, hey, Mr. Drums. Just working on this old truck, same old stuff.
Well, it's looking good. When'd you get this thing?
A buddy of mine had it sitting on his property. He said if I could get it running, I could have it. Although I'm not really sure what I'll do with it, but I figured it would keep me busy. I'm still waiting on a couple more parts for that tractor in there, so I've had nothing to do recently.
Yeah, I hear ya. Well, you know what? If you want to get that off your hands, I'd be happy to take it. It'd be a better way to get some logs to the rail yard, you know, compared to this trailer that I got right now.
Oh, really? That would be perfect if I can get it running. It doesn't look too bad, it's just been sitting a while. Cleaning it up was the hardest part.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's looking fantastic. Pretty much spotless, I'll say, for a truck that old. But yeah, just give me a call when you're done with it and we can talk about a price. And still see you got that tractor in there too, so, you know, keep me in mind about that and let me know when you get done with that too.
Sounds good, will do. Thanks for stopping by again. We'll talk soon.
All right, great. See you later, Rick. All right, well, that's cool. That's a nice looking truck. I mean, just looking at the even in the interior, you know, looks like it's from the 60s or something, pretty dated, but I don't know. He says it's still running. Well, it's not running yet, but he's going to get it running, and it looks fantastic. So if we can get our hands on that, I bet you we could fit at least 2 or 3 times the amount of logs that we currently fit on this trailer, you know, with the side rails there and stuff. It'll definitely help with that. So we'll check back in a little bit later. I just told him to give me a call, you know, once he gets that done. So no rush. In the meantime, we'll just keep doing what we're doing and see if we can make some more progress here. But yeah, let's just go head back to the farm. Trailer's a bit big to be going around this yard, but no worries. Back it up over here like so. Try not to hit the potential new truck. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, like I was saying, we'll head back to the farm. Just keep pushing on with the logging for the day. Like I said, I would like to see about getting some money to make a potential investment here. And now we gotta save up a little bit more if we want to get that truck maybe in the future. So no excuse to be slacking. Let's go ahead and keep on working for the day. I will talk to you guys later. All right, guys, we just got back from dropping off our third load of logs for the day, and we're up to 48 grand in the bank, and it is getting a little bit dark. I just cut down these two trees and kind of cut them up, but this one fell on top of this one, so I gotta move this log off, but we'll deliver this in the morning. I also got a call from Rick saying that he got the truck up and running. Everything seems to be working pretty well, so we'll go and stop by there in the morning and see what's going on with that, see how much he wants for it. If it's a reasonable price, I'm thinking something like that's that old and has been sitting for a while. I'm thinking something like no more than 10 grand. Yeah, I don't think I'd pay more than 10 grand for that. I think, if that's the case, then we should just wait for something a little bit nicer, but maybe 10,000, 8,000, something like that would be reasonable. It is well over 50 years old. I think it's a 1960 something. So it's crazy that it's even still running at all. So, and that it looked as good as it does. So we will see about that. But in the meantime, I don't want to be working too late at night. It gets a little bit, I don't want to be messing with chainsaw and stuff and driving around trying to navigate those stumps with the bobcat in the dark. So we're gonna go ahead and turn in for the night, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. See you soon. All right, guys. Good morning. Just to wrap up the episode here, we are actually going to have Rick drop off the truck for us. He said he would be more than willing to come by and drop it off. Just talk to him on the phone. I know it's a little early, but I told him just give me a call in the morning, and because I knew I would be up. He just said he was actually asking a little bit more for it. He was asking about 12,000 for it. I said, hey, can we meet in the middle at like 11? And luckily he agreed to that. So he said he'll just bring it by, then we'll give him a ride back up to the shop, after he drops it off. But yeah, we'll just wait for him. He should be here probably pretty soon. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys in a second once he arrives. All right, there we go. Let's give Rick his 11 grand that he's rightfully owed. Honestly, not a bad investment. Thing is in great shape, still running good as you could hear. And you know what? It's going to be able to move way more logs at any given moment than we've been having to move with the trailer. And it's a little bit more secure, with these side rails and everything. So I really cannot complain. I'm quite happy that we've made this investment. Hopefully this truck will be a little bit of a workhorse for us. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode here for today. We got a lot done, made a lot of money, and there's plenty more money to be made in this month. Like I said, we want to work towards investing in that sawmill. So the more logs we can move, the better. And we already got a couple trees cut down, so that'll be perfect. Also, it is September, which means we can get started with our planting later in the day. If it's I gotta check the weather, but if it's not gonna rain, we'll get started with that today. So I'll catch you guys in the next episode, and we'll get started with some planting and some more logging. In the meantime, hope y'all have a great week. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.